Hi guys, happy Monday. Hope you're well. Hope you are enjoying your Monday, whatever you are doing. This is the Sunday / Monday tarot reading because I was just too pooped yesterday to do it. Obviously gave you a heads up. So this is what it is now. It's your general reading, no fixed sign, no fixed subject. You're the fixed person because you're the questioner, so you're the first card. And the reason why it's always the strongest is because it's where you are right now. That's the first card, and the rest is a prediction, okay? So when I say if it resonates, you won't know necessarily, but you'll know about where you are right now, okay? So let's have a look. I'm just going to see what's coming in on a colour card level. I'm just going to ask them now if you can, they even link a card to... Oh, once it's come up there, but isn't that peaceful? Inhale a breath of life. That's not your reading though. I just noticed it. So I'm just going to ask the cards to link up with the reading that we're about to have now. Link with the tarot reading. I do not know what is on the top there. So I'm just going to pop that down and then we'll see at the end what is coming in. So in the meantime, I'm just going to see what this reading says for you. And let's begin. So the first card is you, the questioners. So I'm going to ask what is coming up for my questioners. That one is upright, but that shouldn't be. So let's see what is coming in for my questioners. What is coming in? So you've got the Two of Pentacles, guys. This is you. Keeping busy. Okay, that's what this card is. It's keeping busy. You could be keeping busy because you don't want to think about something else, or you could be keeping busy because you're literally spinning the plates, you know, doing one thing over there, making sure you remember to do that thing over there, and then also that thing over there as well, but making sure it's all in alignment with each other. Whilst this is good to keep busy, and whilst it's good to stick with your goals and your visions, don't burn yourself out. Don't become this burning the candles at both ends because you think it's more productive. Being busy isn't always more productive. Was working smart with yourself, and I feel that this is what is happening for a lot of you also. I do feel that there's a panic with some of you that a certain situation with regards to a personal opportunity might be passing you by, and you're doing your absolute best to make sure that doesn't happen. So whether or not you're convincing yourself, you're overthinking, whatever that is, it's just coming up slightly here today with this card. And I just want to say to you, you know, you can only do your best, and by living your highest truth, you know, in the sense that not always giving into triggers, and meditating, keeping in alignment as much as possible, this will work well for you right now. Busy mind, busy body does not equate to a peaceful outcome. It's not alignment, okay? So that's probably where a lot of you are right now. Some of you can be stressed because there's a lot on at work, or, you know, human things like you could be moving or stuff like that. We can't avoid those things, and it's just how you take it really, okay? So let's have a look and see what is coming in now from an outside influence position. What is coming in? Ooh, 7 of Wands. Somebody isn't talking to you, okay? If you are asking about a situation, about a person, somebody you like obviously in a romantic sense, or you've had a bit of a thing with, there's no movement with this. There is absolutely nothing. There's not even a text message, because either they're blocking themselves off from you, that could be just not responding to messages or just being ghosted. There is just a sense of blocking their energy off. Now, for whatever that reason is, I'm not too sure, but we'll have a look, I guess, you know, as the cards go on. But the 7 of Wands is sometimes when this card comes up, it's a bit of a hard done by type energy because, you know, depending on the situation, there is a sense of standing in your conviction when this card comes up. So if they're not speaking to you, they feel on some level that they are in the right, or they're distancing themselves because they need to sort themselves out, or they see you maybe as not having time because you're doing this, that, and the other, okay? So it's all a bit smoke and mirrors with these two, but don't, you know, say what's on your mind, guys. So if you want to message someone, then if they're a nice person, then you message them. If not, then don't. But don't try and make out you're a lot busier than if you're not, or you're like, oh, text back in 5 hours type thing, because there just seems to be a bit of he says, she says over here. And there's just no kind of connection at the moment. These are minor energies that can all change. That can change tomorrow. That's the beauty about minors. But if this isn't with regards to a situationship that you're questioning about, then there could just be a lot of defensiveness at work or the people around you. I don't know whether people just feel like they haven't had a voice for X amount of time, and now they're going, yeah, but I feel this way, and it's causing a lot more kind of imbalance with regards to how you are working. Okay, trying to keep the peace, but at the same time you can't do that. Again, it's going back to the spinning the plates type thing. And if people do have a bit of a beef with something, then of course you listen, and if it's nothing to do with you, then avoid it like the plague, because you don't want to involve yourself with drama that does not concern you, because it just lowers your energy, it lowers your frequency, and we don't want to do that. But there just seems to be a bit of unrest in both these positions here. Let's see how this is going. I feel also for a lot of you, you're giving a lot more than what you're receiving. I don't be in a place of convenience is what I want to say as well. So let's ask now, what is coming in the world? So either way, whatever happens with this situation, whether it be work, friends, lovers, situationships, you're going to be entering into a brand new phase anyway. This is a new cycle. This is a major, not so easily changeable because it's external forces at play. But this is welcome. This isn't like, oh, I don't want to go into this new phase and not know what's going to happen. This is with or without someone, because I feel you're ready. I feel a lot of you have outgrown a certain situation. And a lot of you are just tired, I feel, with that kind of the cycle going in your brain of like that busy kind of energy coming in. This could be a new job. This could be a new partner. Whatever you've wanted, really, could be coming in quite nicely for you. This is why it's never worth focusing so long on one thing if you're not getting anywhere, because the universe is going to say, come on now, let's get into the next phase, which is clearly coming in. So let's have a look underneath the Two of Pentacles. You got the Judgment card. So major following a major. This is the Judgment. This is your rebirthing. Can you see how we have to enter into this new phase for our rebirthing to take shape, or to start, or to begin, to end? What I love about this is that this really goes from almost like the 3D to the 5D, where your possessions, things, not important things become actually not important, and how you feel and your direction become more important. Doesn't matter who's in your life, who wants to stay, who doesn't understand, who wants to be pedantic, who wants to be petty, who wants to be this, that and the other. It just becomes irrelevant, because when you shed that old version of yourself, you can't deny how that feels for you, and you can't ignore it, and you wouldn't want to. So expansion for you is on the cards here, whether that be with your own business or whatever that is, your own soul growth. But you're leaving behind, it looks like so far, the lower frequencies. Let's see what's coming in underneath the Seven of Wands. What is coming in underneath the Seven of Wands? The Chariot, major. So we've got 3 majors in a row. So this is moving on, but with willpower. So I do feel if somebody isn't talking to you, it's difficult for them not to. Don't underestimate that. We don't know always what somebody else is thinking or feeling. But is this moving on in a different direction? Possibly. Is this moving on in your direction? Quite possibly as well. But we won't know fully until you go through your own rebirthing. You go through this new cycle and accept it's with or without whoever, okay? The Judgment card is so beautiful. And the fact that it's followed by the Chariot, which is major and major next to each other, could suggest that it could be coming back around again, okay? Only because they're 2 majors and they're 2 moving forwards, expanding soul truths, both these cards are. Excuse me. And I feel if you're asking about somebody they've had to question a lot about themselves as well. But that's not your problem at the moment. It might come to light further down the line. But this is a really good omen for you if you are thinking about going the road less travelled, whatever that is, going self-employed or taking the wild card kind of opportunity with someone. There's movement in the right direction, and we want the right direction after the Judgment card. So I'm going to see what is coming in underneath the world. What is coming in? Well, we've got a roll of majors. The Magician. The world is what you make it. Your life is as good as your mindset. However, the universe is helping you. It really, really is. I feel like it's making you or assisting you to look at yourself and think, is this busyness, is this chasing my own tail worth it? Am I getting anywhere? Am I doing anything for myself? Am I helping my own soul? I'm meeting dead ends externally, whether that be because no one's seeing eye to eye with you, or there's too much lower frequencies where you can't relate to people anymore. And there's that invisible door that's in your vision, but you can't see it in a funny way. It's in your vision, like your third eye vision, not your two eyes vision. But once you start to sense it, all the opportunities will start to come in for you. The Magician is excellent. This, as a timeline, this can be February next year. It's an Aquarium. But when you make that decision, enough is enough. We've had majors all after that. Isn't that interesting? Maybe this is enough for you. This is your time to change. This is your time to evaluate. Let's see what is coming in. So I'm going to get a clarifier and let's see what is coming in. Judgment. Double Judgment energy. So this has now become the strongest energy. Isn't that beautiful? You're judging yourself here. Oh man, this is lovely. So this is like really kind of saying that nobody can be the boss of you. Nobody can manipulate you. Nobody can try and define you. Because the Judgment card is getting a big mirror, the universal mirror, and looking at yourself and being brutally honest. Why are you not expanding in the ways that you want to expand? And when you say that to yourself, and when you truthfully answer, that busy mind, doing one thing, doing another thing, maybe trying to people please, will disappear. And you'll enter into your own cycle, which is here. And being the boss of yourself, whatever that means for you. Because you've gone through almost like the dark night of the soul, the rebirthing of sorts. And you've created your own magic here. Well, the world is a slow moving energy, so don't expect all this by later on. I mean, it might do. That'd be great, wouldn't it? But these things take time, guys. When you are dealing with triggers, the shadow side, we kind of know it, but we have to really be sick and tired of it to level up with ourselves. So did you think of a colour? Let's have a look and see what is coming in. There you go. Watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. So it doesn't all have to be doom and gloom, especially dealing with the shadow side, especially having to face up to a few things. It doesn't have to be down and out. You can still enjoy every single moment. You can still enjoy who you are. Just know who you are. And that's what this reading is saying. Know your boundaries. Know those. Because once you know those, You won't exhaust your energy. You won't people please, you know, and like that's the thing, that's a learning curve that a lot of people have to learn. You know, if somebody's annoyed but you've stood in your truth, then that's okay. That's okay. Guys, that is your Monday reading. There will be another one tomorrow evening. So you take care. Have a beautiful Monday, whatever you're doing. And I will see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.